time. I took my 1 day break, but we're back. I've seen a lot of STR Cell hate recently on the timeline, so I want to clear some of that up. You know, get this hatred and pain out of my system. Prove that this guy truly is a worthwhile Dokkan Fest exclusive unit, because many people are opposed to that idea. So we're gonna hop straight into it, going into Battle Hardened Formidable Foes for the first video of the day. We'll start off here. Droids aren't going to be doing that much damage anyways, so we'll do this. We will... Yeah, we'll Usher. We'll Usher because we'll definitely be able to kill in time. We'll do this. Next turn should be a really easy kill. But yeah, man, STR Cell. This guy has been hated on everywhere. I actually can't scroll for longer than 2 minutes without seeing somebody say that this guy is like top 10 worst releases of all time, or he doesn't even make top 10 TWARs in the game right now, which I think is total BS. I think people totally oversell how quote-unquote bad his team is. I think his damage, or how mediocre his damage is kind of being... I don't know how to explain it, but I guess the best way I can explain this is people look at his damage and they don't realize that his support is completely making up for the fact that his damage isn't the highest. And even then, in Battle Hardened Formidable Foes, his damage is quite good. Like, in this situation here, sure, he has the domain up, but like, he really doesn't have that many links up. The essential links that he wants, he doesn't have available right now. So we're going into this, and I'm not going to do that much damage here, but with the support, he's getting 15% buff, 15% buff, 30% buff. This guy's going to hit hard. He's going to hit decently hard. He's probably going to stun too. Only issue is he won't be critting, so I kind of need him to stun here. But Age Omni is going to be hitting hard here, right? Like, people see that he's not doing the most damage on his own, but he does still have the revive. He does still have crazy good utility. I think we could really see him shape up to be really good if they actually choose a good character for part 2. I hope they do MVP 17, because if they do MVP 17, that means you can... Hopefully he's a slot 1 or a floater, or he's just overall a really good character. Ideally, the last option is best, because if I can float him off, then that means for Battle Hardened Formidable Foes, you can float him off, and then you'll get a full superclass rotation for Frieza. All I want is a good unit that works on his team, that like clogs the final hole he needs to do damage to these resin events, because the biggest issue his team has is not being able to kill, or not be able to get to the final phase, or just kill before his domain runs out, which I think is a valid criticism, but a lot of people, in my opinion, completely oversell. Oh shoot. I get supered here. Okay, no, I lucked out. But all I want from this part 2 LR is just damage and support. Damage, support, and like reliable tanking. Preferably slot 1. If the character can slot 1, that's good. But I feel like as of now, I would prefer more damage, because STR Cell's damage is not terrible. I feel like people act like he literally does nothing. Like, he'll do he'll do probably around a health bar and a half to 2 health bars of STR Jiren, or not STR, Jiren. I just watched him do it earlier today while I was doing some test runs with the character, and I feel like just one more good damage dealer that works on both of, or that fully fulfills his domain, is literally going to save this guy. Like, that's literally all he needs. It's just that these 1 or 2 little tweaks, and I find it really hard for him to struggle anymore. A lot of people also bring up his revive being the revive buffs, which I think is also fair criticism. But a lot of the times he's able to live like just about every normal. The only normal he cannot live without the revive buff is AGL Cell Max, but but oftentimes you just revive that anyways, or you'll kill before like the one without the revive buffs even gets hit. On top of that, you can also debuff, or you just usher, or like I said, the character revives. So I feel like I don't know. In my experience with this character, I understand that I'm using the character on Rainbow. I'm sure at 55%, he'll probably take a bit more damage from a lot of these normals, but I really don't see it going up by that much to be like, oh my gosh, he dies to everything. Normally, dupes do not make that large of a difference, especially if you throw something like defense equips on the character. It normally isn't going to be like, oh my gosh, this character is like dog shit because they don't have it. So I understand where the complaint is. I do wish that he just got overall all of the buffs, but I feel like people act like also another thing people don't seem to realize is that even with the post revive buffs, the STR Cell lives like just about everything. Like he still lives. Oh, okay. I was about to say, hold up. STR Cell. Okay, well, to be fair, super class being buffed by his domain as well. Actually, that is one thing I do not like that much about Cell, or just domains in general, is that it does buff a lot of the bosses right now. Tournament Participants is very popular, and he does get the 50% buffs from it, but it's just really weird. I don't know why they decided to do this, but he's buffing Tournament Participants, but then he's also buffing the enemies, and there's a lot of those, and then he's also buffing androids, and Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 are like very difficult right now, so I don't know. I think his domain is a little bit weird. I wish it were honestly extreme class, like extreme class 15%, and then if they were an android or tournament participant, then they get the buffs. I would prefer that a lot more, because then Goku and Frieza would get the 30% buff because they are extreme class and they're obviously tournament participant. All the cells would still get it. All the androids would still get it. Like these guys would still get it. I don't know. I feel like that would have been a realistically smarter choice that I could see being plausible, because they did that with Tech UI. Tech UI probably has the best domain effect in the game, because he's only buffing 15% attack, but then he gives the or defense, then he gives attack to the bosses. So I feel like for the team it's the best, but they kind of designed it really weird. Domains are overall a flawed mechanic. STR Cell shouldn't have had it. He should have had just better support, but he does have it, and the support that he does provide is very good. Like I just think that the way they designed him was really, it was in poor taste for the team, and the current meta. However, his team still works. His damage isn't the greatest, but his defense is spectacular. He's literally the best non-stacking defense unit post-revive, and I do feel like people kind of over-exaggerate just how like people act like the other cell is just bad, but you still have the one cell that does revive, and that cell that does revive is literally not going to get you killed. Nothing right now, literally nothing right now can kill him. None of the super attacks will kill him. AoE super attack from Cell Max will not kill him. Like, nothing is going to kill him post-revive. But a lot of people get really hung up on the other one, and I don't know. I feel like the only time he can get caught is in Battle Hardened Formidable Foes. But normally, you're just going to be reviving that off anyways, so it's not even going to really happen. I don't know. Like I said, it's just a really weird case in my opinion with the character, and I feel like a lot of people just overshoot how difficult it is to win with this guy. And I see people saying like, oh my gosh, you can't even get to AGL, like, I haven't seen anybody get to AGL Jiren in, with double STR Cell. And I literally did a run today, and first try, my very first try, I got to AGL Jiren. And then I did it again, and I got to AGL Jiren. I lost both times because of Int Fat Boo, and that's honestly the reason why I say, like, I just want a damage healer. Because if we get one more unit that just does a lot of damage, then, like, it would be so easy to just blow through these events. You have the domain up, and then hopefully the guy supporting. I feel like a slot 1 is... I don't feel like you don't really need a slot 1. Like, we have Goku and Frieza, we have Tech Cell. AGL Cell can honestly slot 1 too, because he has 70% chance to dodge, guard, 35% DR. He's a pretty good slot 1. He can't slot 1 AGL Jiren, but you're not being locked, so you'll have the 2 slot 1s there anyways. So, I don't know. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna send this to somebody later, but that's actually pathetic. He really died to that? Seriously? Wow. He really died to that. That's actually insane. I guess I gotta hold back a bit more on the first phase then. Dang. Okay, I guess that was a skill issue on my end. Nah. He should have lived that. That's actually insane. I know that STR Gamma 1's normals hit like stupid hard. But that's actually insane. He didn't live that? Dude, that's actually criminal. Okay, we'll do this. I can afford to keep Tech Droids on rotation because I'm gonna have double STR Cell on the next rotation. So I'll have the revive buffs no matter what. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. We're gonna pretend like this did not just happen. Okay, I'm back. We're gonna totally pretend. Oh wait, wrong team. We're gonna totally pretend like I did not forget to use their Usher, and go right back in. That was not a team issue. That was a me issue, guys. Skill issue. Okay, we got a similar rotation anyways, so I'm not that concerned. I keep getting the Tech Droids turn 1, which isn't preferable, but this is like the 8th run I've done with these guys, and I keep getting them turn 1. I don't know why. But yeah, how much key do they get from this? Okay. We'll do this. We'll do this. We will use the Usher this time. Do I have animations on? Okay. I already used the Usher earlier, so 14 orbs. Loki. Yeah. I'm gonna save this for Tech Cell on the next rotation. And then on this next turn, I'm gonna float off AGL Cell. Because I'm gonna need STR Cell to die. Pretty much, we're gonna float off droids here. Next rotation, Tech Cell, STR Cell, and then we'll float off AGL MUI because Go Frieza is in slot 7. We'll float off AGL Cell, put STR Cell slot 1 so he gets to revive, and Go Frieza cannot get one-shotted. And then we'll have AGL MUI, if we even get to turn 5. We're going to have to kill on turn 4, but that's going to be pretty easy to do because we got STR Cell, and then we also got, what's his name? Tech Cell, and the next phase is AGL. So honestly, Tech Droids could honestly get the kill on this next turn, which is kind of funny. But, ooh. This is going to be a nuke. 15 orbs. Let's see how much defense he gets up to. 15 orbs, 30% support. Most of his links up. He's at 1.2 million start of turn. With, he only has 30% DR here. No, sorry. Yeah, 50% DR. But that's more than enough. He didn't really change that many rainbow orbs now I think about it. Yeah, 57 million. This guy is crazy good. Tech Cell is honestly the MVP of this team. STR Cell, him and STR Cell and AGL Cell in my opinion. But for battle, I'd say for battle hard and formidable foes, AGL MUI is probably one of the more important ones. And Go Frieza, if the character would actually freaking stun the boss. I don't know why Go Frieza cannot stun. He just does not want to stun. Yep, we'll keep this. We'll keep this. STR Cell is not going to live no matter what. Hopefully. We'll get from this orb. Hopefully we rainbow orb change the int orbs. That's the ideal scenario here. And then next turn, hopefully we kill. The super should be pushed back quite a bit. And even then, I'm pretty sure STR Cell might be able to live it because he has the 50% damage reduction. I'm not 100% sure though. Tech Droids. Oh, jeez. Kind of rough. One more. Oh. Okay, we're gonna get a bunch of tech orbs here. Honestly, I wonder if the tech droids can actually live these normals. I'd be kind of shocked if they could. But, Tech Cell, I believe, has 60% damage reduction. Oh, I didn't check his defense. I should check his defense. He had 10 orbs? Yeah, 45 mil. Okay. He had 10 orbs here, so he's probably around like the 2 million. Oh my gosh. Just kidding. We are going to kill. For sure. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Tech Cell and Battle Hardened Formidable Foes, he just does so much damage. All of his links active, 30% support, 220% leader skill. Yeah, this guy is going to be dealing nuclear damage to the boss. Is it turn 4 or is it turn 3? It's turn 4. Did I sell active? I should have sell active. Was I just not paying attention? Oh gosh, please crit. One more super and crit. One more super crit and I should kill with the tech droids, unironically. We will see. Okay, yeah. Tech droid should kill. Ooh, 65k. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. See, I turn on the camera and shit hits the fan. I do 3 runs earlier today. And I posted screenshots on Twitter. Oh my gosh, it's so easy to win in this event. I posted it on Discord. It's so easy to win with this team. And then, oh wow. I turn on the camera, start recording, and start losing. What the hell's going on here? I'm not a fan. Same rotations. Did we just get the same exact rotations? Almost the exact same rotations. That's insane. The only difference is that we got the other STR cell. We'll do this. We will usher. Okay, usher. And then do this. Yeah, because that AGL orb is going to be turned into tech. So hopefully int orbs are the ones that are changed into rainbow. That would be ideal on this next rotation, so then we can just kind of one-shot everything. The next rotation, I am going to float off Tech Cell, though. Should be a pretty easy kill next rotation. I'm not sure. See, the only issue with this team in Battle Hardened Formidable Foes is that you either don't kill fast enough. See, I'm still confused on why that was turn 4. Did I have... I'll have to check back on the recordings. That actually might have just been me selling again and forgetting to use the active skill. But I could have... Did I use the active? I can't even remember. I'm tripping out here. I actually cannot remember. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. Unfortunately. I'm still gonna get 4... Oh, okay. I still got 10 orbs. We're killing here. For sure, we're killing. Looking pretty solid here. Yeah. I understand the flaws, but this is actually the first time I think I've seen Cell like actually lose me the run. And I've probably done like 7 or 8 runs in this event so far with very much so major success. My first loss in this event was Go Frieza in the first run of this. I'm not gonna consider the 2 runs ago. Yeah, my first loss was because of Go Frieza and them not being able to take the normal, and the other one was STR Cell not being able to tank Gamma 1 or Gamma 2. So I don't know. We'll see. I can put. I'm gonna put AGL. Oh, should I put AGL Cell in slot 1? Because I don't know if I can kill next turn. Oh, I'm just gonna do this. All of these will be tech, so I don't really gotta worry about that all that much. So I can get... Hopefully I can get more arms. Oh, the Doritos?
Yeah.
You told me to take the bag if I was gonna have chips. Okay, next turn. HLMUI revive. I must not have used his active. There's no way I used his active because he would have killed. I'll check back when I go back to edit this. I'm gonna check back and see if I actually did or not, because I feel like I did. I seriously feel like I did. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. And the next rotation, we're just gonna one-shot because we're gonna have all those orbs turn tech. And then probably get some more rainbow key spheres. MUI has guaranteed dodge. Am I stupid? Wait. Okay, this is a fumble of a showcase. Oh my god. Wait, I swear. It's only his? Bro, that's just... Wow. I actually thought this was the same. I actually thought that he had the guaranteed dodge when anybody is revived. What? Wow. The more you know, guys. I have a skill issue. I guess my luck was actually so good. Every time I revived, I just threw this guy slot 1. I literally just threw this guy slot 1 and I just dodged every time, and I was actually like, okay. Dude, what? Okay, well. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cut the recording really quick, and I will be back in like 30 seconds to go see if I actually fumbled that first run, or the second loss. And then here, I'm just gonna say I could have won if I just put Go Frieza slot 1. But we'll see. I'll be back. We'll just, as of right now, 0 for 3. Okay, I'm back. No, I cannot use the active skill because it's Cell's 4th turn and not 4th turn from the start of battle. That was a minor skill issue. But yeah, I'll be right back into it. Good starting rotations. This will be the last run. If I lose this, then I lose. STR Cell sucks. Honestly, I don't know. I'm mixed because I was literally I'm not even like trying to cope. I literally was just using this guy like 2 days ago with 0 issues. 0 issues. Like, I literally went into Battle Hard Invincible Foes, ran this exact team, and just won every time. And then boom, I come back. And nope, I lost. Okay, I want to see how much he takes this for, because he should have about 50% DR. Oh. Yeah, well, hope you guys have a really good day. I will be recording another showcase today on on the Vegeta story, Red Zone with Cell. I think this is probably his best fight in my opinion because he has type advantage everywhere. And the final phase pretty much cannot hurt him. Yeah, this is probably going to be the easiest run out of all of them. I'd say the hardest one is probably Goku. Maybe, if I'm going to be honest, is probably Goku. But we'll see. I'm going to record that in a little bit. I'm going to edit this video and then probably upload it. And then later tonight, I will have it up. And then tomorrow, I will go into here and do the Jiren event, the AGL Jiren event. And then the Vegeta, the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta event is a bum. So we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna do Jiren. We're gonna do Goku, and then after we do that, I'll probably live stream some more runs and see what's going on with that. Maybe raise a friend or something. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.